Hey guys, this is Sid with SVTperformance.com. We are here at Bradenton, Florida at the NMRA Spring Break 2021 Shootout. And we're going to take a little walk through the vendor area here. And then at the end, we'll go through, I don't know if it's the car show field, but it's the cars parking in the car show field. This is Sunday. Got rained out a little bit yesterday on Saturday, and that sort of put a damper on things. As you can see, we've got Tremec here showing off the transmissions, BMR with all the suspensions. Lots of this stuff's out on the cars on the track. And they've got this massive Whipple on a GT500 in their booth. Ace Racing showing off their clutches. Then we've got AJE. They're always here at Bradenton. Have all the stuff you may possibly need for your car to get going. Lethal Performance decided to come out. You guys know them, huge long-time sponsors of SVTP. Actually got their start on SVT Performance. We got their new line of clutches, their fuel systems. We'll be covering more of this stuff in the next few weeks, specifically this controller. Talked to Jared about that, but they've got their clutches, flywheel setups. That's all exclusive to Lethal Performance. One of their cars here in the booth with a brand new Whipple on it. Very, very nice. So guys, selling some hood pins. We're going to blast through here fairly quickly. Rhino.co, selling online stuff. They have Stiflers, their suspension components. Gulf Coast drive shaft. Seems like there's a few less vendors here this year. This is a quarter of a Mustang turned into like a little display vehicle. I hear that thing's getting an engine. Another longtime sponsor of SVTP sells just about anything you need for your classic Mustang. National Parts Depot. And check out this pace car with Coyote swap. This thing's been racing all weekend, running low 12s. I think he might tickled into the 11s there too. We've got a 4-valve swap on a GT with a Whipple. Actually, that's a Coyote. But still 4-valve with a Whipple on it in their booth. And that's pretty much this end of the vendor section. There's more on that side of the track, but I wanted to make my walk a little bit shorter, so we're going to go on down through what is typically the car show area. And the first thing I want to show you is this Mach 1. Great looking car with classic Kragers, built motor. This is a drag car, but in the show car field, it really belongs there. GT500. Looks like to be 11 or 12 convertible. EcoBoost Mustang. SN95 Cobra 2020 GT500. Got a soft spot for these cars. I think I'm going to build one of these days. Foxes. Everywhere there's foxes. Another beautiful classic. Then, of course, one of everyone's favorite, Mr. Chrome Terminator with polished Whipple superchargers. Like I was saying, yesterday we sort of got rained out, and you can see that video on the channel. A little bit damper, but some of the same cars, but a lot of newer ones like this Harley F-150 was here yesterday in the rain. Came back out today. So was this classic F-150. Very highly modified 19 GT with a Whipple and paint and doors and paint under the hood and, you know, crazy crap. More long my speed, GT350. And back here we got a carbon fiber hood held up with a spring. This thing slammed with highlighter green wheels and a Pro Charger. And tell you, this is a pretty nice engine setup. Not sure the suspension is my style. Got the Star Wars fans over here. This is that F100. It was here in the rain yesterday. Had the hood closed. Now you can get a better look at it. This thing, although it's nice and rusty, it's solid. And it looks really good. The patina looks good in it. And check out this 5-liter swap. Very nice. I like the Trick Flow intake. Sort of painted rust color. The interior is very nice too. It's got some strategically placed sound deadening and a bottle opener on the dash, so you know you're going to need that. And an artillery shell as a shifter, so very nice custom. And of course, even though it looks rough on the outside, this thing's got a huge radiator, so you can tell it's a Florida vehicle. You know, those massive radiators down here. I wouldn't doubt if it has air conditioning, but I didn't pay that close of attention to it just now. You got another Coyote swap, this time in a New Edge GT with an Edelbrock 2650 blower on it. It's a nice looking car. Nice looking swap too. Got a few F-150s. I like the stance of this one. Wheels don't look too bad either. Nicely set up. This guy has all the accoutrement on his 3-valve 4.6 covers and everything. Classic AC Cobra kit car. Going on down, plenty of S550s all over the place. Got some classics over here. Very nice. And a Fox body. And this thing looks very, very stockish. A very clean car. It's great to see these cars just in preserved status like that. And check out the interior. It's one of my favorite Fox body interiors with the red piping on the seats. Really, really nice car. Something you don't see every day. 88 model Escort GT. And this thing almost looks like it's showroom condition. That engine is super, super clean. A little 1.9 liter single overhead cam, I believe. And the interior is, just check that thing out. I wonder if you can see how many miles it has on it. You guys tell me. I don't want to stick my head in there, but I will stick a camera. I'm guessing that's a fairly low mileage car. Another big body Mustang, very nice. I like his valve covers. Good looking GT350, one of the best colors you could get on these cars. I really, really like that blue. Speaking of blue, grabber blue on this one. EcoBoost car was here yesterday, as was the Mystic with Export or Terminator mirrors, however you want to look to it, paint match. That good old B-head engine. I want to build one of those things. I'm going to do it at some point. This Lightning was not here yesterday though, and it's got something hiding under the hood. 4-valve swap with a very, very large turbo, and the exhaust exits through the fender. So that's a pretty neat setup. One thing that I would suggest, considering the size of that turbo and a 4-valve engine, is I would probably upgrade that throttle body. Probably giving up some power there. Check this thing out. I'm not sure if this is paint or a wrap. Don't want to go scratch on it to find out. But I'm not going to lose that car in the parking lot. Have Roush blower on green GT. I would like to have a Boss 302 in this color. I just wish they made the Laguna Seca in that color. Gotta have it green. And then, as always, awesome old F-150s. You see so many of these trucks in the South. Awesome to see. Great looking truck. Something a little different. I think this guy may actually be on the side. SM95 Cobra with an Australian Boss intake manifold. You don't see that every day in the States. Heading on down. Superchargers everywhere. Seeing a lot of Roush superchargers, the occasional VMP, bunch of Whipples. Surprising number of Roushes though. Not sure why. That wouldn't be my first choice, especially on these Coyote cars. I would definitely go for the VMP blower if I wanted a TVS or a Whipple over a Roush for sure. The Roush just, especially this version, just does not make the power like you can with the VMP blower or a Whipple or even an Edelbrock. But a lot of people like that Roush warranty and the fact that you can get it installed at the dealership with a warranty and financing and all that good stuff. GT500 and Terminator with a big Kenny Bale. You haven't seen too many of these Kenny Bales out, but there's a few of them out there here at Bradenton. Good looking car. And a moderate Marauder. Love a Marauder. And what is this? 2 Mach 1s beside each other of different generations. We need to park the newest one here too, so we can get all the flavors in. And another Terminator. These cars are pretty much the same ones that were down here the other day in the raining video, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut it off there with the Marauder in the background. It's a great time. Come out to Bradenton. If you guys ever get the chance, come down to this race. It's a great way to start the year off, start the season off. You may get a little bit of rain, but as you can see, the weather's beautiful today. Can't complain. Love being down here. Can't wait to come back, and I can't wait to come back in 2 weeks for an NMCA race. We'll have a bunch of coverage of that. Definitely subscribe to the channel because we're going to have a couple interviews with some of the racers here and show you some of the very, very nice, very fast cars. Some guys running a different setups this year versus last year. I know one we're going to be talking to that we covered on the channel before, Eric Bartikoff. That switched from the 3-liter Whipple to the 3.8-liter Whipple. He has a prototype billet hat on that thing too, so definitely be covering that and giving you a rundown on that new rig. So subscribe to the channel, head over to svtperformance.com. I'll put a link in the description at some point. It probably won't be when the video is up. Over to the site where we have all the coverage and just all the videos and everything linked out. So just head over to svtperformance.com. I'd really appreciate it. And that's really where all the action is, all the latest news, reviews, and information on your favorite Ford-powered vehicles. Thanks.